Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can tell, is my third and final Halloween look. I got this idea off of a girl on Instagram. Her Instagram name is Jess, and I saw her post this photo of this half clown, half skull look, and I thought it was such a cool idea. So I thought I'd go ahead and recreate it for you. Also, too, I was getting a lot of requests to do clown look and a skull look. So, like her, I thought I'd go ahead and just combine it. I did do the exact same color combo as her just because I knew it worked, and, you know, I was scared I was going to mess up. But yeah, if you would like to see how I got this look, then go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, so my brows are already done. I'm taking my Nivea's Post Shave Balm and just priming my face. And then I'll be taking the Tarte Shape Tape and just priming my lids with that.
The dead will walk the earth.
Now going into my Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm taking the shade Jax and placing that all over my crease up into the transition area. Now going into the Carity Matte palette, I'm taking that shade Lumbia, which is the hot pink shade, and placing that over top Jax just to make it a little more red. And then going back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm taking the black shade called Abyss, placing that in my outer corner, working it slowly into the crease. Taking that same brush that had the Lumbia shade on it, I'm just using that to blend out all the edges. Then moving on to our other eye, I'm taking the shade Abyss and just placing that in my crease, working it up into my transition area. Now it's time to cut the crease, and we're just doing a half cut crease on both eyes. So right here I didn't show the shades, but I'm taking the shade Royalty from the Jaclyn Hill palette and the shade Ego from the Carity palette, and just mixing those together and placing it like to a slant on the left eye, well, your left, and then I'm taking Jax and Lumbia mixed together and placing that on the right eye. Now going into the ColourPop Dream Street palette, I'm taking that silver shade and just placing that to the inner third of the lid. And as always, I'm just going to add a wing liner to my eyes, and I'm making it a little more longer than usual. Moving on to our face, I'm just taking my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation and blending that out with my Real Technique sponge.
And you.
For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me, and this one is a little lighter, but I chose a lighter shade just because I'll be smoking out the lower lash line. To set and bake under my eyes, I'm just taking the Dermalogica Loose Setting Powder. For my lower lash line, I'm taking this red lip liner from Jonte Blue and just lining my lower lash line, and then going in with Jax and Lumpia. I'm just gonna smudge that out. Then I'm gonna smoke it out with some black underneath that, and I'm going pretty low just because this is the skull side, so I want it to be really smoked out. Then right here I'm just taking more of that red shade and just shading in certain places.
The black side. The devil side. When there's
Taking the same silver shade we used on our lid, I'm just gonna place that in my inner corner. Then I'm doing the exact same thing to my other lower lash line using the red lip liner. And then I'm only using the red shade to smudge that out, and we're just gonna blow that out. Taking this more orangey pink shade, I'm just gonna use that as my bronzer. Then on a fluffy crease brush, I just dipped into the black a little, and I'm gonna use that as my contour. For the clown side, I'm just gonna bronze like I normally do using the Anastasia contour kit. For highlight, I'm using the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in Sin and placing that on top of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and then I will be placing it above my brow. Then using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, I'm just gonna add the triangles to the top and bottom of my eyes. And I do end up filling it in with a black gel liner. It's easier than the liquid liner. Now I'm just tracing out the nose on the skull side, and I'm doing the exact same thing. I lined it with the liquid liner and then filled it in with the black gel liner. For the clown nose, I'm taking my Tarte's lip paint in XOX and just placing that in a half circle, and then going over it with the red lip liner. Then using that same lip paint, I'm just gonna color in half of my lips. For the skull side, I just took whatever was left on that liner brush and just placed that in the middle of my lips and kind of faded it out. Then I'm taking a very thin liner brush and just making lines across my lips.
and you are but a thought.
Then taking that red lip liner again, I'm just adding some detailing, so a little dot on top and a heart on the bottom. Then I had totally forgot about extending my mouth out like the clowns do. So I just took a very thin liner brush with the same lip paint and just extended that out. Then I'm just adding some finishing touches on the highlight, and I did apply some lashes off camera. So that's going to conclude the tutorial. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a really fun Halloween and stay safe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.